All right, go for it, champ.
And we back. I, Young Chef 3 time, aka Chef Houston 316, and the infamous Black Nerd Ninja, aka Black Nerd. And welcome to the recipe. This podcast may cause controllable urge to save money, solve world problems, debate politics, binge watch your latest shows. Side effects might include excessive laughter, a little spontaneous enlightenment, occasional eye rolling puns and tales. Because we are crazy. We might say anything. So I just want to make sure you know listener discretion is advised. And if you take us too seriously, remember, we're just the chefs mixing up the topics. You decide if it tastes good, sweet, sour, however you want it. And if you don't want to look, that's on you. But I suggest that you jump in here and get some of this good content that we're providing. And
Yeah,
nerd,
yeah.
what you been doing, nerd?
Man, I've been chilling, man. I've been chilling, just watching, watching everything just go by, man. Watching the world go by. I see you've been moving around.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I've been
find some.
moving. So
Uh,
in the between our last podcast that we've been shooting,
yeah,
I've actually changed locations. I'm closer to the Atlanta area. I'm put it like that.
yeah.
But
Which is good
But
though.
which is good
Yeah,
though,
which is
because
good.
I love it because the money is a lot better up here for being a professional chef.
Oh yeah. Cause you start back cooking. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
start
back.
back cooking.
They done got me back
Look,
in that
I
kitchen,
said,
man.
I said that boy did all that talking on that podcast. The last one we did, you did all the time. Like, man, I ain't doing them. Look, I said, look, I'm already back in there. I said,
But
uh huh.
I always remember this.
Always see that.
No,
See, that's how we do though. Always remember
so sometimes stuff happens
stuff happens.
that makes situations happen that make other things occur.
uh,
I had no thought process that I would be back in the kitchen, and I went. And just, I believe God shows you things in so many ways.
uh-huh.
It's like if you have a gift,
Yeah.
you have to use that gift, or you won't really get your other blessings the way they're supposed to come. I kind of feel
Hmm.
that way. It's like it don't mean that you can't go do something else.
Hmm.
But if you have this gift and God has given you this gift,
Hmm.
you need to utilize it because that's where you probably asked for this gift.
Hmm.
Like at one time, I was like, I want to be the greatest chef in the world.
Uh-huh.
Please, I want to knock out. I'm talking, I want to kill
Yeah.
Hugh Atkinson. I'm talking, I just want to go through Peter Dale.
Yeah.
I just want to go through him. I
Uh-huh.
want to be the best. I want to show him
Uh-huh.
like I'm heartless, I'm merciless. You know how
Yeah.
Mike Tyson
Yeah,
talks
right.
like eat their heart out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
eat their heart
saying?
out.
All blessed Allah. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go off. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I asked for that. And then I gradually moved away from it, dealing with situations or working at different places.
Mhm.
But at the same time, now I'm back to the point of that. Like I love cooking.
Yeah.
I am a chef internally, and you have to sometimes go to what you know. Like
Yeah, but even to another point, right? That's what when you first came home. That's what
that's what got my money.
that was your bread and butter.
Always
You know what I'm saying?
went to
Yeah.
school for marketing
Yeah.
and still was cooking.
Yeah, right, right. See,
You know what I'm
I think people forget about that piece of it, right? It's like when you came out and did something that was out of the ordinary, right? So so 9 10 when I like to say when we go when we start going legit, right? We try
Yeah.
to do we try to go to these warehouses, we try to go to all these different places,
Yeah.
right? But certain places, like for me, when they certain things on my record, right? Oh, it's probably sponge. No, not sponge. It's probably clean that. But at that time,
I couldn't
like
go.
driving stuff, I can drive.
I couldn't
I
do
couldn't drive
that.
for nobody.
I didn't even have a driving record at
Yeah.
24,
Yeah, but dude, I never do my lesson the correct way until like 32 when I got married.
bro.
Yeah.
I looked at my criminal record and like my NVR report the other day,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't even know that I was not even supposed to drive a commercial vehicle until like this year.
Till
Like
this
it
year.
ended January this year.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know because of tickets that I got back
Yeah.
for speed and
Uh-huh,
different things like
Your
that.
ride.
Yeah,
Your
I
ride.
don't care.
Right.
But at the same time, now you seeing like, man, if I wanted to get a job at Amazon, I miss it because I got this
Yeah.
these 3 speed, and
Mhm.
they it goes out after 3 years from
Yeah,
what
correct.
I'm hearing, 3 to 5 years now.
Correct. Yeah, you let them
So
jump
like,
off.
in 3 to 5 years, if I don't want to cook no more, at least I know I have something I can
Yeah, you got
back up
options.
on.
Yeah,
I
you
got
got
options.
options. Yeah, yeah. And to what we were talking about off camera, I think a lot of people now um, are not realizing there's a million ways to get to that money now. There's so many ways and so many avenues to do whatever you're looking to do. Like there is no, if you don't get to it now, it's just because like literally with Uber, with Lyft, with all these different, you can go to any city and be all right.
Y'all got the stuff we wish we had when we were young. When we wanted to run away and all this.
Boy, tell us about it.
Boy, we wish we had the opportunity.
Tell us about it.
We could have made $10 an hour anywhere. We would have got the hell on.
Yep.
We'd have been gone out of here.
Yep, because I think for a lot of us of our generation, we look at it by cash flow. As long as that money flowing in, we good, right?
Because we can make it anywhere.
Yeah, I may want a big bag. Yeah, I ultimately want a big bag, but until that big bag comes in, I know I got to do what I got to do.
This episode of The Recipe is sponsored by Brinkley and Brown Bookkeeping, now accepting new clients.
Get that slow grind going.
That's a lot of, I feel like, of this new era's mess ups from looking at the internet a lot, and from rap music and knowing, like, I was looking at Elite the other day. He said one thing I love about not being in the rap game no more. I ain't gotta hear y'all niggas talk about jewelry and talk about all the stuff you don't got. And that's the honest to God truth. I say it all the time. When I was a rapper, when I heard other people rap or whatever, I always like I done stunned it. I done flexed a little bit on that, but I ain't finna say too much stuff out of hand that you know, like, boy, Joe ain't got no Bentley.
Yeah.
You know I ain't got no Bentley. Hell, I'm doing rap around there. I'm around here adding a Honda Accord, talking about like I'm rich. No one don't respect you. I'm sorry.
But you
And
know
if
what?
you got a Honda Accord and you're a rapper adding it, I promise you I want to talk to you. You know how many people got a Honda Accord, but it's just honest to God truth. What? It went off? What time they stopped?
We got enough within there where we can connect these two pieces right here. And then the full will be right here. Hey, I thought you were already recording yourself. Yeah. Yeah. No, you good. I'm recording now. I'm gonna put one ear on this time so I can hear it.
But so just as we were talking about in the beginning, because we're authentic. I just want to let you know we doing this. This is we know what we doing, but we don't know what we doing. Right?
But don't nobody know what they doing.
Don't nobody know what they doing.
Don't nobody know what they
Try something today.
Yep.
Go try something today. That's the recipe for today. Go try something. Try something. Anything that you have not done. Try it. Let's go out there and try it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, especially when you're doing stuff that you have to deal with electronics in.
Don't do that.
I just want to let you know.
Don't do that.
Like,
Don't do that.
I love y'all cannons and chords and.
Hey,
but
man.
guess what? Sometimes
That's an inside joke.
you got to be smarter than.
Don't do that. Don't do that on camera.
No, I'm just being. This for me too,
No,
bro.
don't do
Okay,
that.
check this out.
Don't do that on camera.
I'm playing Call of Duty, right? Playing Call of Duty. It's a quick one. Last night I'm playing Call of Duty, right? So the controls, I mess up, do something, and I went like third person.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the hell? How did my view change? And I'm saying like, it's like I said, I know how to change this. Off the rip, go out there. YouTube.
That's right.
But just YouTube me, it didn't actually show me what I wanted, but it made me remember like, oh, I need to go here to change that back. But I had already wiped out my son's settings. Now, the settings that my son play in, they like are old settings. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they is no more because I just started back playing video games.
Okay.
So if I left the house there, I was supposed to like hit my son like, hey, go down there, get on Call of Duty, change the controller settings back. Cause boy, I was getting about 20, 30 kills last night.
Uh-huh.
I was going in.
You going in?
But to let you know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody glitches with electronics at some point. You know what I'm saying? To bring it back, like, it don't matter what it is. Sometimes you be like, how did I do that last time? It's just like seriously. And you the IT guy. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not about you being smart in electronics.
Let me give y'all a little backstory. So before we got started, I was going through it with electronics. That's why I'm saying like he putting off, but I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride.
That's another camera, so y'all know.
Look, say how many we done shot?
10.
Yeah, how many we got?
4. And you can look at a lot of them. Like, we look good.
We look good.
5.
We look good in the first one, no audio.
And we went in that one, boy. The first podcast you always go in.
The first two we look good.
Crazy.
We went crazy, but
We didn't get them a third.
I said,
But
we ain't got no audio.
No. And the whole point about it, this the type of stuff that, you know how when y'all be saying life be lifing.
The one we did in one location too dark.
Too dark. Great concept, great thought process.
Great idea.
But it was just too dark. It just didn't look good. So we can't produce that.
Can't put that out, man.
But guess what? Next year, you still gonna see us doing this.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be better.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I mean, everything.
I feel like it's great now. But at the same time, we're going off the concept of the things that we love and the podcast that we love, and we're creating our own thought process. We like Cam and May say, don't nobody run us. We run us.
Right.
Don't no one pay us.
Right.
We don't have no sponsors. We are our sponsors.
Yeah,
our own business are sponsoring us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The businesses that we already run are actually sponsoring us.
Yeah.
So we don't have to, play no games.
But you know what? But big
one.
picture, we've always been like this though. We've always
we try to fuel ourselves
Yeah,
because we knew what the price we were going to pay
boy, you about to say
to go up under someone else's rent.
There's always a price.
Yeah, I don't mind working for you, but if I start my own business doing my own thing, I'm doing it directly to me. Like, I can work for you personally, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else. But when I'm doing my own thing, I'm paying for it. I'm making sure I know most of the stuff that's going on. I'm calling one of my friends that knows something about it. Hey, you know how to shoot? You know how to do this? Because I want to pay you. I don't want to pay the guy who's going to charge me $1,000 and he okay. I'd rather see you come up and then you start getting that $1,000.
That's it. That's
and
it.
we always, I'm talking about this has never failed us. We have not, and guess what? People can say it failed us because like we're not rich and famous, but guess what? But we don't care about being rich and famous.
But you know what?
We are rich and famous.
But I bet we don't.
To a certain place, in a certain.
We don't see when people, you know what? When people say like, "Well, I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get it." I'm like, man, I can get money.
I know. Yeah, money ain't no.
I can get resources.
We done blew up bad. We don't. Look, y'all talking about like we done walked out on jobs before. We got blew up bad.
I done left money inside strip clubs.
You don't even understand.
I want to call them right now.
I don't look. I ain't have no money. I never forget that. We doing a show. I ain't have it like that time. Do it for Fly Guy Vito. We was in Dancer Elite. Well, my wife attested this. Then when she knew, she like, this nigga crazy.
Yeah.
This nigga really crazy. So we done paid. At the time you pay artists.
Yeah,
pay for your artists to go up there and do a song.
That's still a thing. Yeah.
Now it was like $250 or whatever. We already paid $250. Then they tell you you got to have money to throw for the girls that's gonna dance. They're gonna be up on stage while he's doing the song.
So because this is still a thing now, right? So let's walk through this, right? Because you just hit on something. So you had to pay.
So
you had to invest.
We had a song called Ashley. By Fly Guy Vito, my guy. Great artist. We doing promo for the song. So we already got the digital work done. We already got everything mixed and mastered.
Which y'all are paying.
We pay for all this.
Okay.
Vito,
because we want to be
I
clear.
helped out.
But everybody who's a part of this is putting in on this.
We own everything.
The push,
ASCAP, his push. We got our own DJ. We had DJ Famousville. Shout out DJ Famousville from Millerville, Georgia. I don't believe he DJ like that no more. He's a good family man, but I love and respect DJ Famousville. He's great. Did stuff with Jelly Roll, all type of stuff. Like we supposed to be. If people supposed to be there, we done been there.
Yeah, and y'all. So up to this point, where everybody promote
We promote.
everyone on the team is promoting. Everyone's
Everyone.
putting money in.
Everybody putting money in. If we need
To
CDs,
push this one
everybody trying to
artist.
push this one artist. That's all we had a whole squad.
Because I want to touch that right there.
We had a whole squad. We had
To
girls
push
that-
this one song.
One song. Just one song.
Good. Okay.
So we wait on each song that he dropped.
Yeah.
And then we push. We push. So this is one of our promotional ventures.
Okay.
He's like, man, we need to get in the strip club with this song. There's gonna be strip club song. At the time, Future and 2 Chainz are taking over the strip club.
Yeah.
So we seen the lane that they had. So we like, okay, we need to get a portion. See, we couldn't get the whole strip club. We need to get 0.5% of Atlanta strip clubs.
That's all you need.
And then we get 0.5 more. And then we get a little bit more. We didn't want the whole strip club. So yeah, we're gonna put this money in. This Dance Elite Friday night. You do the song, actually hot song, hot strip club song. $250.
Yep.
We got
And
between
the 250 is for him to be able to perform it or play it.
just for the song to play. and perform.
At prime time or at what time frame?
This in a time duration.
But at a good slot, is at a good slot?
Yeah,
where,
it was a good slot.
Where people in.
Well, people there about 6, 8, between 6 and 9.
That's key because you can spend money
and they have you in the daytime when there ain't no customers there.
Or have you late at night when you got some.
When it's almost dead, after you done got blowed out, other artists done been up there, did other stuff. So we had the first slot at like 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay, gotcha.
He get on stage. At first, they not playing the song.
Yeah.
At all. So I go to the DJ, I'm like, what's up? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, He just told me that we had him up there. But he been on stage with the girls all the time already. So he been doing kind of like preempting other songs, just getting the vibe up. So people kind of get his face. That's how good an artist Vito was. He knew how to just play the role no matter what.
That's right.
So songs, come on. Ashley. Damn, that girl is nasty. You see, I know his songs still. As a manager, as an A&R, everybody in the group know your song. Because at any time, we might have to be a hype man.
Hype that song.
To hype that song up, to get that crowd going. We in the audience, like this is Ashley. Damn, that girl is nasty.
Everybody got to make it look good.
30 seconds of song.
Yeah.
Song cut. I nut the fuck up. I nut up. Because it's 30 seconds. And he told me, I cut the song, bro. Y'all wasn't throwing no money, bro. Y'all wasn't throwing no money. I said, hold up. He 30 seconds into the song.
Yeah.
Like we done the build. Then we sitting here with money ready. You know what I'm saying, to go in. Then you got other people already throwing money. Cause the point is, you make the strong. The girls dance to it. It get in the customer head. They don't care nothing about. They looking at the butt. They not thinking about it. They thinking about how the butt is rotating to the song. See what I'm saying? Like any one of these strip club songs that you done fell in love with, it was not really. It was about the vibe that the song gave the girl. Them girls went off when that song came on the strip club. Everybody started throwing their money. Now we got a hit. Right? I nutted up. I'm talking about, I ain't have it. I just threw everything. I like, fuck, nigga. Who the fuck you think we fan first, ENT. I don't play like that. Hell wrong with y'all trying to like we some suckers or something because you feel like I'm from the country. Nigga, I'm a nut up in here.
And that's what I'm talking about right now.
You know what I'm saying? You got me fucked up, nigga.
See how that mode just changed all of a sudden?
But it was for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you ain't gonna play with me like that because you think I'm for acting like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we on the radio. We had song with Young LA and all type of stuff at the time. You know what I'm saying? With Rich Homie Quan, he had one about their homeboy Teasy that died. So I'm like, man, you got me messed up. Why you trying to like we some scrubs or something? We ain't just a regular scrub, futuristic artist running around Atlanta.
Come at the present.
But anyway,
2024. We in 2024.
But anyway, but that was my Dame Dash mode.
Please don't flip my stuff over here.
You seen my Dame Dash mode? Right. Because I didn't feel that. So at the same time, that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. You know what?
A part of me wants to leave, but a part of me wants to be here with you. Every time I think that we're over and done, you do something to get me back loving you. You got me just torn in between the two, 'cause I really wanna be with you, but something's telling me I should leave you alone.
This This episode is also sponsored by Game Game. You can get your Game Game t-shirt at creativespace.com. Get yours today.
But picking up, so being around different type of artists, I've never not claimed Athens because I know I'm from Athens, point blank. Even in the other cities we go to, even when we're in Atlanta, it's always be Athens. But what I've learned, the key is to when you hit that stage or when you're interacting with fans or whatnot, they just want a good artist.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Because what I do for what my sound ain't really tied to a city like that.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not trap. It's not so associated with the street. So it don't really matter.
Yeah, it don't matter where you from.
When they present you or whenever they shout me out, you seen us in Knoxville, when they called us they want to know where you're from. Black Ninja from blah, and you hit the stage, boom. Versus having to
play off your city to get your clout.
Correct. And I think that hurts a lot of artists.
It hurts a lot of Atlanta artists.
Yeah, because if people don't see your city as
valuable to them,
or bigger picture than we talking a trap street, if they don't see your city as a threat, don't care.
Like, who cares?
Nobody care. We know you can come up missing down here.
You know that before we got these couple national championships, now people give us a little bit more respect because we got some. Listen, national championships gave Athens a little bit more respect.
Yeah,
bro. We have a swim team that has gotten more gold medals than a whole country, and people don't respect Athens.
Yep.
So it's cool because we one of the smallest counties in the state of Georgia. But I want to let you know the weather changes really quickly there. So if someone does something to you, my mother was murdered. The next day they couldn't get no DNA off of her. I'm talking about it rained, it got sunny, it sleeted. Like you in North Georgia, baby.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? This is the classic city, baby.
Yeah.
This is not nothing to play with. And this is like any place in Georgia you can go. And it's not what you think. Look up the statistics before you go places you go.
Yeah.
And don't just think about, that little country town, them niggas from the country.
But even I take it a step further. Even when we go to all the surrounding counties.
Yeah.
You come up missing.
Overthought.
All because you think
I'm from Athens.
All because you think
because we the city area of our surrounding counties,
and you think someone who's from a big city like Atlanta or from you think nothing's going on down there, but someone who knows Watkinsville, that strip that goes from Greenville to
Greene County.
Greene County, yes sir. If you know that strip, then you already know.
Shout out Fujiano. You know what I'm saying?
Then you already. If you don't know little things like that, then you already
Washington Wilkes.
You already behind.
Sparta. Milledgeville.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's just a little prison town.
It sounds slow.
Go down there.
I don't know what's going on. But
go down and see what body project like all them blood down in Milledgeville. Tear your whole cranium loose.
Yeah. So
Macon, Georgia.
And that's where you really gotta be mindful you at. Now they probably won't do too much to you because they're gonna know he a Jordan. He Jordan, but he outside. He ain't from it. As long as you come in, you doing
your due diligence. You doing what you got to do and get out.
You being mindful, being respectful,
trying to act like you
get in and get out.
I'm from the city.
Nah, you gonna come up missing.
You might not never see that city that you from again.
Come up missing. This ain't, and I don't.
We ain't like that.
And I don't say this to put fear in somebody's heart. I don't say that.
No, just the honest truth.
Whenever, because I heard Tech Nine say this, and I mean, and just plus growing up in certain areas, this is the conversation that comes with it. But heard Tech Nine say this because a lot of artists mess around and do this. He said, when I'm on tour, he said I don't want to fall from the venue. I don't go wandering over here, wandering over there, because you gonna wander somewhere and not know where you at and find out real quickly.
And people don't know who Tech Nine is. I don't know if you know as artists and as people that's watching know who Tech Nine is. Like, he's a very, very good artist. Some people call him a real weird. But if you did your research on Tech Nine, he's very respected.
Yeah, correct. I mean, he's the reason why a lot of artists really start going independent. He's friends with a lot of your favorite artists. He came up
guided them, showed them what independent can do.
He came up with a lot of your favorite artists.
Lane. He was on like this grunge, weird, harsh, horror rap type era.
Yeah, horror rap.
And like between him and MF Doom, and all that, it was like
underground.
That style
So
you could never. And they are million. I'm talking about they done made more money at that time when we were young. You could see that they didn't have it like that. Yeah. But now they're legends. They were legends then.
Yeah,
I don't want
correct.
to take that from them,
Correct.
but they didn't.
E40.
They weren't getting paid in that manner. E40 is underrated rapper because
Yeah.
people don't know him like that.
Yeah, but you go to the Bay Area playing
bro,
with his name. Find out
you
real
not
quick.
you not gonna play with E40 Fonzarelli's. My family from San Francisco, so I've always listened to West Coast music.
Yeah, man.
RBL Posse, E40, South Central Cartel, Rapping Forte, Drew Down. So I've always been in that type of music and genre. And E40 wrote a book, bro.
Yeah.
And made our own language called Slanguage, bro.
Yeah.
You have to give E40 make cooking recipes now. He got this thing called Goon with a Spoon. He's slick. He's a hustler upon hustles. The reason why you have Master P had Master P at the prime of his career coming from Richmond was from the guidance of a lot of people from the West Coast, including E40 Fonzarelli. He's always been independent.
And the West Coast is like
They got their own money.
they're the sound wise is so eclectic because you can find some of everything in the West Coast, like from all types
Tyler
of
the Creator.
Yeah, all types of influences.
Yeah.
Influence from the world, right? And so even when I was in Indiana and I was doing open mic there,
They influenced by West Coast.
yeah, but a lot of stuff, I was like, man, that sound like down south. That sound like, and these are just the MCs, and just sound wise, it's always because I was in bands too. Sound wise, like music wise, everything just sounds like you can tell everything comes through there, right?
From Central, because kind of like back in the day when we used to buy shoes. And we had to get them off East Bay or something, or like at one time, Georgia got shoes late. But if you was in Chicago or anywhere in the middle of the United States, most of them are kind of gendered by the West Coast. And I never noticed that until I started actually doing a little moving to Chicago and going around to Las Vegas. You like,
yep.
And y'all country, we trying to call us country. I just want to let y'all know that y'all country.
Yeah, country.
And y'all be trying to act like we just country.
Like we just making up stuff.
Man, that's crazy, bro. My whole childhood, y'all made us feel like we were nothing. And I was in Minnesota. I was in I was in Chicago. Like, y'all call us country?
Yeah. But they're like
Cincinnati.
Once again, it's just all about location, man. Like, everybody got their own. Because even in Georgia, like we from Georgia, but we know people who sound
way different than we do. Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? So it's just, all this other stuff people be getting into.
It's just
man.
where you from, man.
It's just where you from,
It's just
man.
where you were raised.
From. But I would highly advise us as artists and as people, whatever,
Get you some security.
start looking around, start traveling a little bit, and get outside.
And understand a different demographic that's not yours.
Yeah, and just understand people that are different from you. Like, just start traveling. Like my whole life is built around people who are different from me. Like my whole career is built off that. It was someone who was doing we kicked it off together. It was someone who's doing Harry Potter influenced raps that got a start on the road. So that's why you'll never hear me knock anybody, because that was
Monster season, correct?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was Monster season.
That when I first started. That when I first started Black Ninja.
That era,
While I was doing the boom bap with 5 stuff.
I remember when we were all there when it first started. Me, LG, you know what I'm saying? That's why I give a lot of people respect. You know what I'm saying? Elite,
because Elite helped make the sound.
Elite made the
Elite
sound.
Showstop helped make the sound.
I remember when he was in the studio and he was going at it. So he got it. A lot of people don't really know Elite is the man, bro.
Yeah, Elite Showstopper,
y'all, if y'all ain't heard Elite the Showstopper, bro, right now, for the last couple of years, Elite been going through a lot of different health and medical problems. He can't rap the way he used to. But I implore to you, like, go look up Elite Showstopper. Y'all stream his music, play his. I'm talking about, he's crazy. The genre that he did in Athens, and to be the person he's like the what's the guy from Who Did Blowfish? David. Ain't his name?
Started doing country.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But to me, he's the
I know you're talking about
element of that. I forget that.
Because he got stories for days.
Man, Elite
just
a monster.
I was
like, I'm talking about, he can come with and guess what? And the people that he can get to listen to him, I probably could never ever touch.
Yeah, nah.
Like, so I'm talking about, and he untouched them.
Yeah.
He done touched them 10. Like, to be an artist in Athens, most artists in Athens can't say you done did 10,000 show, like 10,000 people shows.
Yeah.
Elite has.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking big shows.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
so
he's
you got
that
to
guy.
give him that respect for
Yeah.
that.
I mean, he gives respect anyway.
And he done got, like, Stone Cold paid, had a deal with, I'm pretty sure, what was it, Universal or something? At one time? He was signed.
He'll miss a situation.
A lot of people don't know. Like, I want to let you know personally, that's how much of a hip hop head I am, even about my city.
Yeah.
I know what you were doing because I was studying you.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be like y'all.
Yeah. I ain't want to be like him.
I want to be better than y'all.
I am better than
You know what I'm saying? But at the same
be
time,
like,
at
"Come
that
on,
time,
nerd."
it's like Big J used to help produce everything in
Yep.
the past.
Yeah, Big J. Yep.
Big J from LB.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I rebelled against them.
yeah.
I rebelled against because back everyone was like,
Gotta go to Big J.
go, and I recorded with them, and I was so arrogant. He's like, man, stack your. I said, I ain't stacking that, man. I told my cousin Aiden that. Aiden's like, stack it. I said, I'm not for to re-rap the verse, man.
No.
I said, I'm for to put some ad libs. I'm for to move on by my business because we got technology. Just duplicate. Let's move on. Yeah, man.
Because
man,
when you did it, we did it from tape cassette.
Yeah.
So you knew how to like, I don't got to do that again. I just throw an ad out, cut that, and I'm good.
Let me move on my life, y'all. Yeah, I told Jay that. I told Figaro that. I told Figaro that before he died. Figaro like, just I said, man, I ain't doing that. See, people don't know. I used to be arrogant.
Look,
couldn't tell me.
You know who Nerd was? If you go back and look how Joe Budden used to come in the nigga studio, Joe Budden used to come in like, son, look, I ain't here for the game, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to rap my verse and get up out of here, B.
Yeah,
like, y'all, Joe Budden slept on like a mother too.
Yeah,
But
Joe,
like
Joe
he
nice.
slept like people think about
Joe.
that one song he did, but for underground hip hop heads like us,
Joe's nice.
he hung with Eminem.
Yeah, he's nice.
He was
See, even with that, so when people use M is amazing. But I like me personally, I don't believe there's a greatest artist that there's a GOAT. I don't believe there's a GOAT. I don't believe